Hi, my name is Victor, and I'm making a Think-Aloud. I'm gonna be reading tracking the companies that track you online. So I'm gonna highlight August 19th, 2010, because I think it's important. And then I'll put important. I'm gonna just put important, and then by NPR and WHYY. I'm gonna change the color to green. The words I don't know. So put this
As you can see, I suck at typing.
word.
Okay, I'm gonna start all over. That was 1 minute.
I'm guessing like unknown words. Yeah, unknown words. Unknown.
Hi, my name is Anna Flores, and here I'm going to be reading Think-Aloud. I'm going to be reading Is Your Online Privacy Aware? Government requests specific data jumps. This is really cool on Think-Aloud. So that was pretty easy, so I guess
So, on the fastest growing online business is the business of spying on internet users using software. Well, I'm gonna change it to green letters, or because I don't know what that means. Software to track movements through the web, so that the information can be sold to advertisers. Well, about that, I think that's how online social networks make their make their money by selling it to companies so they could advertise their stuff, like their likes, like what they like and all that. I think they use it to put it up so they can see, and you know, like, so they could send advertisements, and the people that like the stuff might buy it. So okay, I want to highlight so that information. Well, not so that information, but I'll put the information can be sold to advertisers. I'm gonna highlight business of spying internet users, because I didn't highlight it because I didn't want to highlight too much. So let's continue. Julia and Angwin recently led a team of reporters from the Wall Street Journal in analyzing and tracking software. They discovered that nearly all of the most commonly visited websites gather information in real time about the behavior of online users, and many internet users are unaware that their information is being tracked and then traced from the interview with Amy. I think this is true because in seventh grade, my technology teacher told me that everybody has digital footprints, and I think these are some of them, because it tracks you, and it tracks where you've been and different stuff. So I'm gonna highlight analyzing the tracking software, and also discovered nearly all of the most commonly visited website information. I also highlight many internet users are unaware. So let's continue. How cookies and beacons work. I don't know what a cookie is. I know what a cookie is, like the eating cookie, but not these kind of cookies. Um, and so let's continue. Based on the Wall Street Journal profile of 26-year-old Ashley Hayes Beauty, Be- yeah, Beauty, and what tracking companies knew about her based on her internet usages. So I'm gonna highlight this because I think this is important because it says 26-year-old Ashley Hayes lady and what tracking company deal about her her based on her internet usage. Well, I think that's a like invasion of privacy because they know a lot of stuff about her, but it's just what she does. So let's continue. The company tracking Ashley knew all of her favorite movies, her age, her hometown, and that she liked quizzes and entertainment news. She was given an ID number which was stored on her computer in something called a cookie. Well, I'm gonna change the text to the cookie because since I told you, well, not, we read the title, I don't know what that means. Um, I think, well, this is like mostly the same thing that Facebook does, but doesn't give you an ID number. So, um, I, well, I don't think there's nothing here to highlight, so I'm gonna continue. And oftentimes, when you visit a website, these cookies are installed without you knowing it. Separately, when she went to some websites, they had a different kind of technology called a beacon. I'm gonna highlight beacon. Well, I'm gonna change beacon because I don't know what that is. So let's I'm gonna highlight cookies over here. Well, I think like phones, like new phones, like my phone, an HCC, like when you like don't want to leave anything, like you wanna log out completely, like you could log out and stuff, and then delete all your history, so like nothing gets tracked down, so like people could send you a virus or a scam or something. So these kind of phones, they say, would you like to delete all cookies? And I don't know what cookies means, but uh, well, those are some things you could do on the phone if you have some new phone. So which is another tracker that tries to figure out what you're doing while you're on a page. So I'm gonna change it to yellow because so I can like know, so I can know like define words and stuff. So well, as you can see, I'm not a very good typer. Um, different. Well, let's just put defined. Define. Well, as you can see, I'm not a very good speller anymore. So define. Let's just define. No, wait, oh. No, I messed up there. Define. Okay, so let's continue. So in her case, this beacon was actually seeing her activity around movies. In particularly, she had listed her favorite movies on a website, and and it saw that she was typing those in and captured that data and stored it in a profile, which is stored at some mothership where there's a little drawer that has her ID number, and inside the drawer, it says these are her favorite movies. Well, I think this is kind of like Facebook, but so I'm a highlight I'm gonna highlight. Oh, I'm gonna change the text color to green for mothership because I don't even know what they're talking about. Like I'm thinking about a movie right now, like thinking about aliens and stuff. So I'm gonna highlight that. Um, so let's continue. Where there's a little we already read that part, and okay, so I'm back on track. And every time they find more information about her, they add more to her file. Okay, so that's so I'm gonna highlight is stored at some mothership. There's a little drawer that has her ID number. Okay, so let's continue. On dictionary.com, the site. Okay, dictionary.com, the site with the most trackers installed among the 50 most popular websites. The one site that installed the most was dictionary.com. It visits will result in 234 trackers being installed on your test computer, and only 11 of those were installed by dictionary.com. Okay, so I'm gonna highlight dictionary.com. Well, one site that installed the most was dictionary.com. I'm gonna highlight site with the most trackers installed. So okay, so let's continue. On privacy concerns, it's totally fair that to say the tracking companies don't know your name, but my feeling is if they know everything else about you, does it matter that they don't know your name? Because it feels intrusive to have someone know so much about you. Particle, particularly when we do so much online. I think this is true because it's like saying that you have a friend that knows you since a very long time and knows a lot of stuff about you, but still forgets your name. So I'm gonna put tracking companies don't know your name. But my feeling is if they know everything else about you. Okay, so let's continue to. Well, yeah, let's continue. When I look at my record of my browsing history, or I look at what pages I look at, okay, it really seems to be a record of my thoughts every time I have a thought. I take an action online and Google it. Or I don't know what he's saying. I'm confused by like he used like I a lot, and I got really confused with eyes. So that's what really got me confused here. So let's continue. So online tracking does build up these incredible rich those okay. Oh, it's already there. So I'm a no way. I'm gonna undo this and then change the text color to green because I don't know what this means. It's an unknown word, like you can see in the tag. Also here the important details and stuff. Well, let's continue reading the article and see what happens. One question is knowing your name the right definition of anonymity? I highlight that, and then let's continue. Right now, that is considering anonymous.